1.
Well, I noticed something here. I was going to try to let you work this out, but as I was explaining this, I noticed that I left something off up here. So we have an x delta x and a delta x x. Now that means that there's two terms that are the same, so they're like terms. There's two of them, and this should be 2x, and I'm going to go ahead and put a parentheses around this. Uh, Whoops. Delta, actually, I guess I don't have to put a parentheses. I was thinking maybe I should, but maybe I don't have to. So you see there's two of these terms here. There's an x delta x. We have an x delta x and an x delta x, or delta xx, same thing. And we have two of them. And I noticed that I left this off when I was going back and explaining this. So I left off, actually, I mean, it is a big deal there. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a big deal. I don't get that right, our problem will not be correct at the end. Okay, so lift that x off. All right, so going back here, so we have an x squared and a minus x squared. So as you can see that we can go ahead and go ahead and cancel this out. Go ahead and get rid of them. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Darn it. That I did not want to do. Ah, actually, you know what? Darn. Okay, maybe. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's get rid of that. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we have a delta x and then we have two delta x's. So that means that we can cancel, since we have a delta x down here in the denominator. Here's those intermediate algebra rules again. Since we have this delta x down here in the denominator, right, we can cancel one delta x out of here and one delta x out of here. Right? Okay. So we're going to rewrite all this. So hopefully you understand when we talk about this intermediate algebra rules, I don't really want to have to spend any time explaining intermediate algebra. All right. So we're going to be left with a 2x plus a delta x delta x. All right. 2x and a delta x. Now what we'll do now is the direct substitution, and that is plugging 0 directly in to this delta x up here, so we end up with 2x plus 0. But 2x plus 0 is just 2x. See that? 2x plus delta x, or 2x plus 0 is just 2x. All right. So let's come back up here. We finally found the derivative using the definition. Boy, what a nuisance that is. Anyway, okay, so g prime of x is equal to 2x. Are you seeing a pattern yet? There's a pattern. All right. Okay, so let's see. That's the third problem. I said we'd work 5 of them, and they're getting a little bit more difficult as we go. If you haven't already noticed, you hadn't already noticed that.